Welcome to ABC Interactive English. Hi everyone, I'm Mike.
And I'm Rainbow.
And we don't need to introduce you guys to Owen and Maya because it's part C. That's right, day 3, our final day of spending some time with Owen, Maya, sugar, spice, and everything nice. That's right. Maya is a great chef.
She is.
Owen is her lucky friend and taste tester. And he has been enjoying some of the food that she prepared yesterday. Now today, we have one more look at it. Hopefully there'll be some more delicious dishes, delicious food featured in today's article. But speaking of spices, sugar, herbs, seasonings, I remember you said that your favorite salad dressing was a fairly simple one. Oil, maybe a bit of vinegar, salt, pepper,
just
nothing too much.
Now,
what about other sauces, spices, herbs? Do you like to add those to your food? Or like with salad, do you like to keep things pretty simple?
Very
just
simple.
like the natural flavor of the dish?
Definitely.
Okay.
I think my favorite is just a bit of sea salt for anything. And just sprinkle a bit of sea salt.
If you're having French fries, would you put ketchup on them?
Probably, but I wouldn't. Probably, because French fries are already fried.
Yes.
So I feel like it's a bit heavy. So if the food itself is heavy, I'd probably put sauce on it.
Okay, and what about on a hamburger or a tofu burger or something? Do you put ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, relish, or do you just like it plain and simple? Plain and simple, okay. Well, the good thing is your fridge has probably much more space than mine.
Oh, it's so empty.
My fridge is full of bottles of sauces and other things. I don't eat them all the time, but I'm always interested in trying things. I have peri-peri sauce.
What's that?
It's an African spicy sauce that was also used in a lot of Portuguese food.
Cool.
So peri-peri chicken is something that you might want to try if you like kind of spicy barbecue chicken. That's just one of the many sauces that I have. It's almost like a collection.
Yeah, it is. It sounds like that. You gotta go check that fish sauce to see if it's
I know. I have to
empty
some of them because sometimes they end up in the fridge for way too long. But it's, for me at least, it makes the food a little more interesting. So let's see with Owen and Maya. Do they like lots of different sauces or do they like to keep things simple? We'll find out in our dialogue. Owen and Maya are talking about seasonings and sauces.
You must really like ketchup because you put it on everything.
Not everything. I just put it on the usual stuff, like hot dogs, hamburgers, and fries.
Welcome back to part C of Sugar, Spice, and Everything Nice. And we've got our main characters, Owen and Maya, still eating, still enjoying food. Dialogue says Owen and Maya are talking about seasonings and sauces.
Okay, so seasonings might be those dry things, like we mentioned, salt, pepper, maybe herbs, spices. Sauces will be like a liquid, so like a soy sauce or a fish sauce, but all things you will add in combination with each other to make your food more tastier. You must really like ketchup, Owen says, because you put it on everything. Okay, this has ruined it for me. I thought Maya was a wonderful chef. She's making things with fish sauce and miso. And then I found out she puts her ketchup on everything.
That's pretty gross.
That is kind of gross. People who put ketchup on their steak, for example. No, don't do that. You're making it worse.
Okay, Maya says not everything. I just put it on the usual stuff, like hot dogs, hamburgers, and fries. So the usual means the normal things we use ketchup for. It's not the weird stuff like steak or rice or something. Usual is regular, normal, what everybody does. It's that usual thing, that normal thing. So that's pretty normal, right? Putting it on a hot dog?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Some people would argue that you shouldn't put ketchup on a hot dog. Many people do.
Okay. Okay.
I know, but there are those very traditional people, maybe from Germany or somewhere, who say only mustard should go on only that yellow stuff.
I've heard that.
What's it called? 芥末, right?
芥末,
that should go on a hot dog. No ketchup, but you're right. Your typical American hot dog at a baseball game will often have mustard and ketchup, and people do put on both. What is a hot dog? It's a hot dog. You've had a hot dog before. Hey, you can get them at 7-Eleven. It's a long piece of meat, a tube steak, basically, with a long
meat
bun. That's right, with a long bun. Generally, the hot dog is both of those things together. So hot dog is really just kind of like sandwich with this funny shape. Okay, the two parts of the hot dog, we would say the meat part is the sausage, the wiener, or the frankfurter, depending on where you're from. The bread part would be the bun. Okay, the hot dog bun with the sausage or the wiener inside. There's your hot dog, and you can put lots of different things on top of it. So it's basically a long version, in a way, of a hamburger. But hot dogs, we should also say, are often pork, maybe beef. Hamburgers, though, always beef.
Right. So hamburger, these are the ones that you see a lot in the commercials, like McDonald's. You've got the bun on top, the bun on bottom, that big piece of meat, a piece of lettuce, and probably a tomato, and like a piece of cheese. And you get that hamburger. So we associate this with one of the most common American foods that people love to eat. Of course, you can have different meat for the hamburger. You can have a mushroom burger. You can have a chicken burger. But hamburgers, we're talking about that normal, classic American type food. Burger. And we've also got fries.
Yes, fries or French fries to give them their full name.
But they're not French.
You know, not exactly. You take a potato, you cut it up into long sticks. Fry those sticks in a lot of hot oil for a few minutes. Put on a little bit of salt, probably. Serve it up on a plate. Let it cool down. And then, of course, you're having your fries. So burger and fries, hot dog and fries. This is a very typical fast or even fast food style meal. So there you go. We're going to take a break here, and then we'll come back to find out what other sauces and flavorings they like to add to their food.
Do you ever use anything else on your food?
Sure. Sometimes I'll mix ketchup with some mustard or mayonnaise.
I don't care for mayonnaise. It makes me want to throw up.
So what is your seasoning or sauce of choice?
I can't live without chili peppers or honey.
I like those too. I especially like honey in my tea.
All right, we are back, and Owen and Maya are continuing their conversation about flavorings, sauces, other things they add to their food. We were very happy to learn that Maya likes ketchup, but not that much. She's not putting ketchup on her salad or in her swanlatang or on her dumplings or things like that. She's putting it on normal things. But Owen is asking her about other flavors or things she adds to her food. Do you ever use anything else on your food? Because there are certain people who really like the flavor of certain things and might use it more than others will.
Maya says, sure. Sometimes I'll mix ketchup with some mustard or mayonnaise. Okay, she likes a bit of mixing for the sauce.
Yeah, people often do that, right? To make the flavor a little more interesting, a little more unusual. In fact, a lot of those fast food hamburger restaurants that have that special secret sauce they put on their burgers, it's actually often a combination of mayonnaise, ketchup, maybe some green pickle relish, something like that. And they just kind of mix it together and make a special sauce. But yes, it is often mayonnaise. Now, Owen, you won't have him enjoying this special sauce or anything made with mayonnaise. He says, I don't care for mayonnaise. He really, really doesn't like it. It makes me, he says, want to throw up. Wow.
I agree, Owen.
He hates this stuff.
I
He
agree.
will avoid it all the time. It makes him want to throw up. Yeah, some people don't like mayonnaise.
I really don't like it. Ugh.
Just kind of a combination of vegetable oil and egg, and you basically beat those things together really, really hard for a while, and then you get this sort of white sauce that you can spread on things or use to add flavor or oil to certain dishes. But yeah, some people really don't like it. And in fact, it makes them want to throw up.
That's exactly what that word means. Throw up. It's not like we're throwing something. It means something is coming out of your body and out of your mouth. If you really have an upset stomach, maybe you're having a stomach flu, maybe you ate something that you really don't like the taste of, or maybe you're just sick, you would throw up coming out of your mouth. Eee, yuck. Okay, so Maya says, so, since you don't like mayonnaise, what is your seasoning or sauce of choice? Which means, what do you like? What's your seasoning or sauce of choice?
Yeah, or, you know, what's your favorite sauce
What's your favorite?
or seasoning?
What do you like?
If you could only have one kind for the
Right.
rest of your life,
Right.
what would you choose? Oh, and he says, I can't live without chili pepper or honey.
Okay.
Interesting. So he kind of picked two there. When he says, I can't live without, this doesn't mean he will die.
He just
if he
loves it so
doesn't have
much.
chili pepper. Right. If he says, I can't live without water or air, yes,
that's true.
That is totally true. No one could, but in this case, he just means, oh, I love it so
love
much.
it.
I can't live without my phone. I can't live without my favorite comic books.
Yeah.
You can. You will just be less happy. So he says he can't live without honey. Of course, nice sweet honey. We put that on food, or you put that on your toast or something. It's very lovely and sweet. Chili pepper was his other favorite. That, of course, will be very spicy, very hot. So if you like Thai food, certain kinds of Indian food, Sichuan food.
Oh, yes.
You might like Mexican food, of course, as well. You might like hot chili pepper.
I like those two, said Maya. I especially like honey in my tea. Yeah, some people do like a bit of that flavor, that sweetness in their tea.
Right. People often think it's a more natural way of adding sweetness instead of using sugar.
That's right.
You can use honey. And really, I think chili pepper and honey, that can make an interesting combination too.
What would you use it for? As a sauce?
I think I've put it on some chicken, and then you cook the chicken, and
yeah.
you know, it makes it kind of spicy and sweet, not too hot. But that would be a good
maybe some
combination
lemon.
there. Oh yeah, why not? That would be good too. All right, guys, we have all sorts of ideas to get ourselves back into the kitchen with. Mix and match, see what you like, see what your friends like. You might decide, there are whole bunches of new flavors.
Try it out, you know?
That's right, whole bunches of new flavors and flavor combinations you can try. Bon appetit, everyone.
Bon appetit.
We'll see you back here sometime soon. Until then, all the best. Take care and bye-bye.
Bye.
Owen and Maya are talking about seasonings and sauces.
You must really like ketchup because you put it on everything.
Not everything. I just put it on the usual stuff, like hot dogs, hamburgers, and fries.
Do you ever use anything else on your food?
Sure. Sometimes I'll mix ketchup with some mustard or mayonnaise.
I don't care for mayonnaise. It makes me want to throw up.
So what is your seasoning or sauce of choice?
I can't live without chili pepper or honey.
I like those too. I especially like honey in my tea.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 usual 形容词，一般的、平常的。We had our usual meeting on Monday morning. 我们在星期一早上有例行的会议。下一个单字 hot dog 热狗。I had a hot dog for a quick lunch. 我吃了一个热狗，快速解决了午餐。下一个单字 hamburger， hamburger 名词汉堡或者是汉堡肉。Ethan ordered a hamburger for dinner. Ethan 晚餐点了一个汉堡。最后一个单字 fries， fries 名词薯条，这里横为复数形式。Tracy loves to dip her fries in ketchup. Tracy 喜欢把薯条沾番茄酱来吃。Dip 指的是浸蘸。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 mix A with B， 混合 A 和 B。Mix 是搅和、拌合的意思。我们来看看这个例句。Mix the flour with water to make the batter. 把面粉和水混合制作面糊。Batter 指的是面糊。下一个文法 throw up 呕吐。Throw 的三态是 throw, threw, thrown。我们来看看这个例句。The spoiled milk made me throw up. 变质的牛奶让我呕吐。Spoiled 指的是食物变质的、腐坏的。最后一个文法，名词加上 of choice， 首选的、最受喜爱的。Choice 是一个名词，意思是选择。Pizza is the food of choice for the party. 披萨是派对的首选食物。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，回去记得复习哦。我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Here's how to play. The host will be holding 3 cards. Each card will have 2 sentences containing a secret vocabulary word or phrase that has been replaced by the word bear. The host will read the sentences out loud for the contestants to guess. Whoever guesses first gets a point. The person with the most points wins. And you can play along too.
Hi everyone, I'm Carolyn.
I'm Stephen.
And I'm Kiki.
All right, let's get started. Are you both ready to play?
Yes.
Okay. Our first one is a noun and it's one word. A lot of people love playing bears. May's favorite bear is volleyball.
Game.
Activity.
Sports.
Yes, it's sport.
Oh, wow,
Yes.
good job.
Okay, I'll read both the sentences.
Okay.
A lot of people love playing sports. May's favorite sport is volleyball. Okay, Kiki. All right. Our next one is an adjective and it's one word. The bear boy is still learning to tie his shoes. My son is too bare to play video games.
Young.
I heard Stephen first.
Yeah.
I heard Stephen first. Okay, I'll read both sentences, and it is young, yes. The young boy is still learning to tie his shoes. My son is too young to play video games. Okay, one
One
for
on
one.
one.
Okay.
All right, there's one more.
This is a tiebreaker.
Ooh, okay, it's a phrase and it's 2 words. I went on a walk to Bear before dinner. Ken played on his phone to Bear while waiting for the bus.
Kill time.
Yes!
Oh.
Kiki. I thought that one was going to be
That one was
really
really
hard.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read the sentences. I went on a walk to kill time before dinner. Ken played on his phone to kill time while waiting for the bus. All right, so congratulations,
Good job,
Kiki.
Kiki.
You are our winner.
I thought I was gonna lose.
I thought you were gonna lose too.
Yeah.
Humble, very humble.
Yeah.